Welcome back to the channel, Ashwin.
Thank
This
you.
is where we get to your expertise so that we know from the expert's perspective, you being in the markets for more than 30 years, how to navigate this uncertainty and this volatility, and especially how to make sense of the headlines that we keep reading in the news and hopefully improve our financial intelligence and with that make some money.
I'm glad to be back, Tessie. Now, when the rate hike started, we predicted that Asian currencies would fall against the US dollar, and that this fall would worsen if the Asian economies couldn't keep up with the US economy and if interest rate differentials widened. This is now happening.
Yes.
Japanese yen has slumped more than 9%, while the Malaysian ringgit has fallen close to 6%, and the Chinese yuan has slid about 5%.
Yes.
All these currencies tested 7-month lows against the dollar this month and are among the most battered in Asia this year.
Yes, that's bad news for Malaysians. Here we go again. This is why in your videos, you have been telling investors to diversify their wealth into US-based assets. And now this sound advice is unraveling.
Let me provide the details. In a client note on Wednesday, Goldman Sachs economists pointed to the deterioration in Malaysia's broad balance of payments. Now look at this ringgit chart, everyone. Okay.
Goldman That's against the US dollar.
Yes. Now Goldman says that Malaysia has seen a large increase in outward foreign direct investment and investment income outflows and bond outflows. And these are the key reasons underpinning the ringgit weakness. And Goldman Sachs, more importantly, does not see Bank Negara intervening aggressively to alter the ringgit's direction. Now, having said this, recently we highlighted to our investors that in the last 10 weeks, more than 3.5 billion ringgit has left the Malaysian stock market as foreigners have liquidated Malaysian stocks.
This is very bad news. This is frightening, in fact. And together with a weak ringgit, food costs, Ashwin, have surged around 40%. And here's why. Goods imported into Malaysia is subject to the sales and service tax, the SST, of 10%, as opposed to Singapore, which does not impose taxes on imported foods. Not just that, but anything that gives us less than 40%. I don't know how it will cover inflation and rising costs.
I would like to now explain to viewers how to mitigate this currency volatility. For the past 2 years, I've been saying the same thing. And as you can see now, it has come true. Unfortunately, it has
Unfortunately.
Yes.
For Malaysians.
There's a managed fund that pays you 8% per month. And it trades currency volatility, FX volatility. Exactly what people fear, we monetize that. 8% per month works out to 2% per week in US dollars. Now, besides this managed fund, there's a staking fund that does not trade. And it pays you up to 2% per month. Okay, that is 24% per year. And works out to 0.5% per month. So all in all, you are getting 2.5% in US dollars. Please listen to me, while the ringgit weakens.
Ashwin, I'm just thinking because everybody's initial reaction is always, oh, volatility, foreign exchange. That is like a no-no, you know, it's like a put off.
Let me elaborate.
Looking at that and looking at the falling ringgit, one must choose from the lesser evil. And this one,
Correct.
has been made into a product that gives you a profit in US dollar.
And it's managed by professional traders. You don't have to do a thing.
It's going to be the very thing that gives you that cash flow that we need so much in these kind of times.
I stress, it is a professional fund manager that manages this fund. You don't have to lift the fund. They know what they're doing.
Yeah. So it has come at a timely in a timely manner, and one cannot but look at this option because of what's going on with our ringgit.
Now, let me tell you what's happening. While you're making this 2.5% per week in US dollars, you can also over time, and if you have excess cash, you can also over time reinvest these returns into quality companies. Let me tell you why I say this. In this year alone, the S&P has climbed 15% despite this market volatility. And the NASDAQ this year alone has climbed 39%, which I explained in my previous videos. The NASDAQ and S&P are ignoring the Fed and the interest rate hikes. So there's a lot of money for you to be made. This is not a dream. You can make 2.5% in US dollars every week. Okay, that amounts to about 8 to 9% per month. And you can reinvest those returns in quality companies because the US markets are going up. Please let me stress, foreigners are taking out money from Malaysian stocks, but the US markets are going up. Where do you think the money is going?
Yes, and I'm also having to address this, not just to Malaysians, but every other country whose currency is fluctuating, even the British pound, and other Asian currencies that are not so strong, have to look at this, and it provides cash flow, which you can liquidate every week even.
Yes.
So I think it warrants a phone call to you at least, Ashwin. How do we call you?
You can contact me at bit.ly/algotrader, which will land you on our WhatsApp page. And we can answer every query of yours on the WhatsApp.
Thank you so much. As a Malaysian, I'm very concerned. So I'm definitely having to look into this.
Thank you, Jessie. Thank you.